Thank you to Usercentrics for sponsoring this video. By the end of the video, you are going to know exactly how to vibe code your own website and actually make it look good. It's not just going to look like a vibe coded website that everyone else looks like. I'm going to share some really unique prompts to make it feel like it is a premium, really nicely designed website. You're going to learn how to do everything on Lovable, how to publish your website, actually deploy it, get it on the internet. And you're also going to learn how to make your website compliant. A lot of people think that you can just add a cookie banner on the top, but there's a lot more that goes to it than just telling the AI to add a banner. That's where Cookiebot by Usercentrics comes in, and I'm going to show you exactly how to install it. It's super easy, and you're going to see everything that brings to your website to keep it compliant. So to start, I'm going to send off this prompt in Lovable, which is that I want to build a website marketing landing page for my SaaS company called Auto Agent. It's an agent tool similar to OpenClaw, but it's super easy for people to get started with. No installation. It has any model integrated, database integrated. It can run automated workflows, can generate images and videos, has its own computer, and can connect to any external tool. So we're going to build a SaaS landing page for this product. And like I said, we're going to make sure that the design actually looks good. And it's not just going to look like every other vibe coded website. At least I hope so. Be sure to stick around until the end of the video to see what the final product actually looks like. And you can let me know in the comments if you think we have reached that goal. So as a starting point here in Lovable, they're putting us into this like plan mode, for example. So it's going to kind of come up with a design direction, come up with a plan for the website before it starts coding. I like that Lovable builds this in by default. It allows us to right away have a really nice website generated on the first draft. But the first website and first kind of draft it creates is not going to be the final draft. Again, I'm going to share some really helpful tips and tricks in Lovable to get a really good design. Okay, so first, it's asking us some questions. So which design direction should we go with? So it generated 3 mockups. I'm going to open them up and let's see. This design direction, this is option 1, this is option 2, and this is option 3. I'm going to go with option 2. It's still really simple. We're going to have to improve it, but let's start with option 2 as the design direction. All right, we have our first version of our app. So let's review it, and then we'll come up with some ideas of how we can improve the design further. And then again, later in the video, I'm going to show you how to make it compliant with Cookiebot. It looks like it generated an image here. I wonder, it looks like this is like an AI generated image, and I can tell because this text doesn't make any sense, and that's usually a giveaway for AI generated images. But it's still helpful to have, and we can always add our own image later if this were a product that we were shipping. So if we scroll down, I like kind of this like blurry background that it has here behind the header. I think that's a nice touch. It would be nice if there were icons here to kind of take things to the next level, zero installation and automation. Okay, so overall, it's not bad. I think that this feels like the end product is meant for like a developer when really the end product is meant for a non-technical user. So that's the main first change that I want to make. So I'm sending a prompt basically clarifying who the audience is. And that's a really good trick that you should keep in mind when you are vibe coding a website with AI is if it knows who it's for, that really helps it in its design process. All right, so we can see it made some changes here. Your own AI agent that actually gets things done. Everything you need already built in. And it also updated the copy here to basically just make it more approachable, which I do like, as simple as sending a text, tell it what you want. And the image here, again, this is just a sample image because like that makes no sense. But yeah, I do think it did a better job, but we need to improve this further and kind of take this to the next level. So what I'm saying is the messaging improved, but I need to improve the entire website to feel more approachable, but still powerful. So this is where it's just really important to prompt the AI to really understand what you're looking for. The more detail you can give and description of kind of what you're looking for, what you don't like about what it currently is and what you want it to be, that's really helpful in terms of getting what you actually want in the design. Okay, so we have a new version here. Something that's interesting is it said that it made an update. I said it looks the same to me still, and then it basically took a screenshot and then updated it. And this is starting to look really good to me. A couple things that I would want to change is the emojis. I would like these to be more like custom icons. That would be a next step. But overall, I think it really looks good. I like it a lot. I think it looks clean, simple. We would, put in our own screenshot of our actual app here. We could add a little video demo here. But overall, I like it. I think it looks really nice and feels a lot more approachable than the first version. But let me know in the comments what you think as well, and if you think it also looks more approachable. Now I'm going to show you how you can easily add a cookie consent banner to the top of your website to stay compliant. So some people think you could just ask Lovable to do this, but just adding a banner is not enough. There's a lot that goes into it, including script blocking, automated flows based on the user's location, making sure that it updates based on when laws update. That's a really important one. So there's a lot that goes into making sure that your vibe-coded website stays compliant. And Cookiebot makes it super easy to do that so you can have peace of mind with a vibe-coded website. Now, before we actually set up Cookiebot, click the link in the description and you can get a 14-day free trial. And it's also completely free to use for small websites. And you only have to start paying a small fee for a little bit of larger websites. So let's go ahead and first publish our website. So we're going to get a website URL. You can add a custom domain as well to your Lovable apps, but I'm going to stick with the Lovable domain for now. We're going to continue and we're going to continue. Go ahead and publish. So we're deploying it. So now it's not just going to be here in the editor. It is going to be on the internet at this URL. And again, you could add your own custom URL, custom domain as well. And then I'm going to show you how to add the cookie consent banner. So here we are in Cookiebot by Usercentrics. I'm just going to paste in our website URL. Under the country, we're just going to go ahead and enter New York, United States. Legislation present. We're going to go ahead and stick with the California legislation, but you can select any of these if you want. We can click next, configure your consent banner. So we can do a dialogue or a bar. So why don't we do a bar? I kind of like that. Style effect, you can say slide up or none. Let's do none, and then position bottom or top. Let's do bottom. And then you can also customize the design with your own logo if you want. I'm going to uncheck logo. Button style, you can customize that as well. The theme, light, dark. Let's do light. And then for compliance, you can do explicit consent or implied consent. Let's do explicit consent. And then we're going to go next. So implementation methods. So we've got manual implementation, Google Tag Manager, Google Consent Mode, WordPress, and then there's other guides as well. We're going to do manual, and I'm going to show you how you can easily have Lovable add this so it's set up. So I'm going to copy that to clipboard, and we're going to go ahead and click finish. So here we are in the admin page of Cookiebot, which is really cool because you can see your domains. We can see also analytics is really nice. So you'll be able to see how many people opted in and opted out. And then they also have some website analytics, which is nice. That is another feature that is just a part of Cookiebot. If you're on the paid plan, there's just an add-on of €2.99 a month after the trial. So cool additional feature that you can use. So here inside Lovable, I'm going to say, add this code to our site, exactly like it is here. I'm going to paste that down. So now the AI should add that script to our site. And then we're going to have our cookie consent banner set up perfectly, and you'll have peace of mind with your vibe-coded site that you're staying compliant. So here we loaded our website, and then on the bottom right, we can see allow selection, or deny. We have our cookie consent banner working perfectly. So I'm going to click allow all, and now we are all set. And then on the bottom left, you can go ahead and check your cookie settings. So it's just really cool that this is built in super easily. Again, click the link in the description. You can get started completely for free, and it's just a nice way to have peace of mind and super easy to add, so you can see how easy it is in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of Cookiebot, of our design that we created, of Lovable. I'd love to know your feedback. If there's anything you want us to cover in future videos, let us know as well. The AI world is changing so quickly, so we're doing our best to keep you updated. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more free content like this so you won't fall behind in the AI world. We've also got a lot of AI tutorials in our archives in our YouTube channel, covering everything from beginner tutorials all the way to really advanced full stack tutorials covering how to do AI engineering with tools like Claude Code, Codex, and Cursor. So check that out if you're interested. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.